It was March 2004, and I was in a room surrounded by idealists. I was surrounded by Ivy Leaguers and sons and daughters of politicians and leaders of business. And I was really impressed because everybody had the same thing on their mind: giving back and public service. The event was a group interview for Teach for America in New York City. We were all going to go into the worst public schools. We were going to give something back to our community, something that we've been given: a great education, great experiences in life. We all knew we were going to do a great job. We were all psyched. Of course, everybody there wasn't entirely benevolent. We knew the benefits to Teach for America. We knew that 90% of us were going to end up going to law school or medical school or business school, and that looks pretty good on an application. We also knew, well, if we didn't go to law school, we'd have a great professional network and a great social network through Teach for America. We'd all share the same goals. And if nothing else, we get to live in New York City for 2 years with a pretty decent paycheck. So we were all excited about Teach for America. And like many other people in that room, I did the cost-benefit analysis. I thought, okay, so I give up 2 years of my life, but I'm going to gain at least these experiences that I thought. Well, it only took me 2 months in Teach for America to realize that what public service means is so much more than a cost-benefit analysis. And I learned it from one of my students, Mickey. Mickey had braces on his legs. Mickey had sickle cell anemia. Mickey had severe asthma. Mickey had cystic fibrosis. All of my students qualified for free and reduced price school lunches. Most of my students lived in housing projects in Harlem. Mickey lived in a homeless shelter. Mickey had nothing. One day, after the art class went on a field trip, Mickey called me to the corner of the room, and he had a gift for me. He's like, Mr. Martin, come here. And he pulled this out and he gave it to me. And I said, Mickey, what is it? And he said, through his big, thick glasses, he's like, it's a trivet. Trivet for your food, for your plate. Mickey had nothing. And he stands out as one of the kindest people I've ever known in my life. In Teach for America, I got everything I wanted. I got into law school. I got to live in New York City for 2 years. But in so many ways, this is the most valuable thing that I have from that experience. So what Mickey taught me about public service is that you can't just do a cost-benefit analysis. Real public service is not about having a whole lot and giving back. It's about making humble and thoughtful decisions. It's about making a real sacrifice for somebody who is important to you. And that's what Mickey did for me. He made a real sacrifice. Now, we all know stories about teachers who go into urban public schools and make a huge impact, and it has a profound effect on the lives of all these students. What you should also know is that people like Mickey have a profound impact on the teachers who go into those schools, and he was the one who taught me what it means to really serve. Thank you.